So I'm a little bit late to the party, but I wanted to discuss the FC26 trailer. Now, I kind of watched this whilst I was away, and in general, I was very, very happy to see them at least take part in what we've got here. Obviously, a lot of tweets, a lot of criticism gone into the trailer. Now, this is either a genius marketing ploy that makes you think they're going to change the game massively, or they've just got you to buy the game again. I feel like hopefully they will show, because obviously you'll see a lot of people. I would be interested to see if these tweets are actual or it's just made up. I don't know. I'm interested in general. But when I comes to see this sort of trailer, it starts off pretty well, I must admit. You see the same. And I think I saw Miniminter say, it's like, when you look at a game like this, it's going to be the same. It looks the same. It probably feels very similar because it's a football game. It doesn't change that much. It's in general, the basic premise of it is to play football. So there's not going to be too much they can have. But I must admit, like we've seen with many people here, is you've obviously got cleaner standing tackles, fewer bounce backs, more controlled interceptions, rewards, good timing. The one thing that the whole point of kind of necessarily not the fewer bounce backs is that you don't want it to be completely the same, like the same moment every single time. Now, obviously, when you play over 100 matches, over 1,000 matches in the entirety of your FC career in this specific year, you are going to see the same animation after animation. And obviously, there will always be a mechanic that you can kind of... So if you're looking for coins, check in the description for El Dorado. Depending on the coin amount that you're looking for, the delivery time is displayed on the website, and you'll see lots of different trusted sellers with reviews on specifics and also the ability to be able to pick who you want. It will also show how much they have in stock, and obviously you can see that they are verified members. There is 100% refund ability and also 24/7 support if you need any questions with your coin needs. Also, if you head over to Trustpilot as well, you can see over 30,000 upvotes for them. You can see how reliable they are. Obviously great feedback across the entire board with El Dorado. So when on checkout, make sure you are using the code JT11 for 5% off your order every time. Discount code JT11. Now let's get back to the video. Break as such. The one thing I am interested, as you can see in the bottom left and right, we have got these skills obviously going up a 4-star. We've also got them, by the looks of it, their strong foot and then how good their weak foot is. Always interesting. Make gameplay faster, make it more realistic. I'm very interested to see both of these, just in general. I feel like this is going to be a massive one. More than likely what we'll see online is we are fixed to competitive, and then authentic, if you are building a season career mode or something like that, could always be interesting to see that sort of level. I like the fact that we got the snow. Agility side of stuff, again, is always interesting. The one thing that they go with is, the problem is they have all of these changes. The one thing that we don't want is in a month's time, 2 months' time, when everybody's crying about a certain motion. Maybe they do turn too quickly, they do power up too much, the pace is too heavy, and they start altering stuff. That is the biggest problem. Animation changes, bounce backs, all of this, it's great until they start tweaking stuff. That's the bit that we've got to be very interested in general, because it's not necessarily just giving more pace. Like, even when they're tired, I like it, it's great. I do understand that they need something along these lines, but in general, and I want to speak about this, you don't want to change too much to then have to change it again, and then it's like the finesse shots are too overpowered. We find then Travellas is too much. We can't do back cross, heading, volleys, all of that good stuff. Power shot becomes too impeccable. It's very interesting to see where this game will go. I really like this fluid dribbling. That being said, I do not want to come up against like an R9 Rye, because he is going to have this down to an absolute T. Dribblers, pro players in the game are going to be outrageous with this. And yes, it will all be timing. It will all be trying to go a certain way. But in general, the fluid dribbling, I feel like, is going to be a very interesting one, to say the least. Again, we've got kind of like the goalkeeper overhaul. Again, I'm a big fan of it. I do think that the goalkeepers in general have most definitely been kind of mislaid a little bit, and this is fine, this is okay, but we know full well that it doesn't matter about the goalkeepers being changed, because more than likely when you get to that Division 1, 2 elite division, it doesn't matter what the goalkeeper does. they're passing it round him. So that kind of doesn't matter as much, and I do like this, for the kind of end game. For maybe kind of like your mid-tables where people are shooting from distance, it will be interesting to see what shots go well. Passing is going to be interesting. This is going to, again, be a very much passing game orientated. You could be seen very much. Again, with the dribbles, whether this is going to really work online. Same with the crosses. We saw a very lack of being able to volley or header really in the game, other than at the start of the game. We also then have the smarter goalkeeper movement, always interesting. Low driven power shot, that could be fantastic, and that could be a new shot to be looked at, because in general we saw that low driven was a fantastic shot in FC 25. The power shot aspect of it as well, with the direction, could be interesting. We're obviously seeing updates for manager career. We've been saying this for years. Like, I'm not a big manager, career manager or anything like that. I don't play it that much, but it has been needing an overhaul for so long now. Even pro clubs, and I get there's limited stuff, but we've got challenges, we've got live starting points that I do like. You kind of want to have it that you've got lots and lots to kind of do with non-EA FC Ultimate Team. We have on-ball physicality, new icons, which is always good, introducing archetypes, be a keeper mode, which I did see. That's going to be an interesting one. We've obviously got that in Rush, as you can see. Inverted wingbacks, which is going to be another role. We then have precision header playstyle. Again, is what we've needed. We've got one frame passing. What was that? Oh, okay, so it's like passing on demand. Simplified skill moves, signature perks, high contrast mode. Oh, okay, so it's, I don't know, it's like snow almost. Ultimate Team tournaments, very interested. If you've played, like, I don't even know when they got disabled. Was it like FIFA 15 or so? I remember playing them in like FIFA 13, but the St. Paddy's Day Cup, just constantly doing single player, getting 4K every time. We have, oh my god, foot competitive camera, more role play styles, enforcer play style, manager market, always interested, aerial fortress playstyle, and many, many more. Plus, we are kind of seeing potentially it's almost like, well, it's in works. I haven't heard anything about it, but basically, like, if you've played like basketball in NBA, you had the My Player, you've had it in WWE as well, which is very basic. But we're kind of meant to have something similar with FC, kind of like almost like a pro club's a Be a Pro, but in like a world where you could potentially walk around. Whether we see that, it's going to be interesting. I know it's in talks, but we've seen pretty much nothing from it. Obviously, Ibra is going to be the biggest one here. Now, in general, that's absolutely massive. I didn't see him ever being in this game again with the icon. With obviously the standpoint that he took, it's just an interesting game in every aspect to this point. And that's the whole point of the trailer. It's meant to reel you in. It's meant to make you buy the game. Of course it is. Every innovation in every mode. It is meant to be just what we're talking about now. It's a question of EA. Are they actually changing stuff? Are they actually listening to what people have been saying and actually changing it to a way that the game works for a consistent amount of time? I'm very interested to see. I would always like to give some sort of benefit of the doubt, because obviously you've got to at some point. They have given us endless amount of years. Like, we are talking since FIFA 09 Ultimate Team has been a thing. And it's only been over the past few years where it feels like it's been a little bit more of a slog. It's kind of had its ups and downs, like really high ups, and especially this year, some really, really low downs. I just want to see them actually get back to their roots of a game. Yes, I do think the money side of it, the store is ridiculous, and I don't think that will change. I do think that is going to be a given now in Ultimate Team, but at least give us the content to play the game. That's the main thing, is make us want to actually play. And this is going to be the problem that they're going to have, because it's great offering it for the first 10 matches. Even the first 100 feels like a brand new game, but when we get to that 1,000, are we wanting to play anymore? That's what they've got to try and introduce to the game. And by all means, I'm glad it's not me, because it's going to be a very, very interesting one to add to it. But if there's a game, it could be this one. We've got to put our hopes in it. Let me know down below what you think about this trailer, what you think about the game. Have they made enough difference in it? We'll soon see. Make sure you like and subscribe on this, though. Peace.